Right folks, this is a Ford Ranger 2011 model UK, and my water matrix had burst. So I've already taken it to bits, but if you're going to tackle this job yourself, you'll find it difficult to find UK model Rangers that display the actual what you've got to do, because it was a nightmare at first, but I reckon all in all you could probably do it in maybe 4-5 hours. But anyway, you disconnect this one, come round the other side of the truck, disconnect this one. That's the both sides of the matrix. Right, but if you're going, as I say, if you're going to tackle this job, I've got the dash out it, but basically, there's one bolt here, here. This is where the fuse box connects to. These are just for the dash, which really are not concerning at the moment. You disconnect these ones on this, must be a crash bar rail. Again, down that pillar there, there's another dashboard screw there, there's another one there, there's another one there. That's underneath the airbag when the airbag's put back in. Now to get your matrix out, with all the many American models and videos that I've seen, and Mazda's, none really actually resembled what I had to do. But anyway, all your dash as well, first time I've did it, everything you can see it looks a mess, but I've tagged everything so I know what each one of these is. I've numbered them and I've written down. So I'm just going to go in reverse numbers right back to 1 when I'm putting the dash back in. But anyway, you need to unscrew this and unscrew that one. Right at the bottom of this box, the air box, you see that one there? You need to take that one out. This is your AC box, which you can slacken off to give you a bit more play, and that's basically your fan motor. Again, you can slacken that. These are bolts under there, is dead simple. Under here I don't know if you could see, but there's just slacken them. Now this crash bar here, this has got to get disconnected. These 2 bolts there, these 3 there. Disconnect that, unbolt it. Your steering rack, slacken off your steering rack. There's one there, there's one on the opposite side there. That's it there, slacken them off. You do not need to take the steering rack completely off. All you need to do is slacken it to allow you enough to drop it. But you need to take these, you need to take your indicators and your lights levers off, and your steering wheel. The steering wheel, this thing, you better keep your wheel straight. It's easier. Keep your wheel straight in your truck, and you'll see pin there lines up, and that arrow lines up. I don't know if you can see actually on the plastic bit as well, but there is a mark there. And that's just 3 screws, 1, 2, 3, and that just pulls off. But behind it, as you can see, I've got these numbered. I have been driving this for 48 hours after the matrix was done, just to make sure that everything's sealed up and everything's okay. Again, That's the steering wheel off, but this, you really didn't want to rotate that. You keep that straight. There's lines that arrows can help you keep that there. I will disconnect this after I stop making the video just to put it out of the way. These levers, 1, 2, 3, these pull off, obviously disconnect here and here, and this will lift off. Slacken these bolts like it says on the steering rack. Take the 3 bolts out from here, 2 over from there, and that allows this bar to drop further down. It'll drop down right to the floor and this end of curl, and that'll allow you, and will only way to allow you to get this box out, because this box goes right under the bulkhead. Unfortunately for me, I had to learn the hard way, and I had to take the front of the bulkhead out and here, remove my wipers, remove all this stuff down in here, because I just couldn't work out how to take it out. But don't go in there. All you need to do is drop this bar, and that'll allow sufficient room to pull this box out. This box must be maybe approximately 2.5 foot square, so you need a bit of room, and it does. All this wiring can open up to allow you to pull this box back and lift it out over the top of this crash bar. And fitting is just reversal. Just now, as I says, I've run this for 48 hours now, used it to my work, back and fro. The only thing that comes up on the dash is the airbags, because, well, obviously the airbag's disconnected there, the airbag's disconnected there in the steering wheel, but apart from that, the truck runs fine, there is no leaks, and like I says, if you're going to tackle this job, you'll be able to do it, because you're in the right frame of mind to do it, and you can manage it. But don't be like me. I'm putting this video on because I could not find any UK Ford Ranger 2011. But that's how it's done, guys. Hope that helps you.